welcome back to our civics class. Let us start today the chapter 2 of our civics. Chapter name is Preamble to the Constitution. We learned this in the previous chapter. The Constitution is an important document clarifying the rules of administration. The Constituent Assembly made the Constitution of India. Our representative have to carry out the administration as per the law laid down by the Constitution. Children, now our Constitution means everyone know it is the fundamental and the highest law of the land. There are definite aims or purpose in making any law. Basic provisions in the law are made after clarifying these objectives. A systematically arrangement of all the aims and objectives of law is the preface to the law. The preface to the Indian Constitution is called Preamble. The Preamble sets out the objectives of our Constitution. Now we have to learn what are the objectives of our Constitution. See children now, more about the details about the preamble. We all are Indian citizens. The preamble tells us what we all have to achieve as people. The values, thoughts and ideas in it are noble. The entire constitution lays down the provisions through which these goals are to be realized. The preamble begins with the words, "We the people of India." It talks about the results of the Indias to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. We shall now understand the meaning of each of these terms clearly. Let us go and learn one by one. Okay children, now first, sovereign state. India was ruled by the Britain for a long period. The British rule ended on 15th August 1947. Our country became independent. India became sovereign. That is called as a sovereign. Sovereign means free from the Britishers' rule. We are now free to take decision as we think fit in our own country. The word sovereign means that a state is not under the control of foreign power. The most important goal of our freedom struggle was to acquire sovereignty. Sovereignty means the ultimate authority to govern yourself. In a democracy, sovereignty rests with the people. The people elect the representative and grant them the permission to exercise sovereign authority on their behalf. Thus, the Constitution reflects the principle of popular sovereignty, and the government elected by the people makes laws on behalf of the people. So, now our country is called as a sovereign state because now the elections duties every year held. It is depend upon the people to whom he or she should select. Okay children, sovereign state means what? Free from the foreign rulers. Next us comes socialist state. A socialist state is such a state where there is no gap between the rich and the poor. And if any rich and poor is there should be no differentiate between. All have a high wealth. Each and every person should have the consent in the hands of few people. It is ensured that wealth is equal for the rich and the poor. We have the authority to use the country's wealth. Each and every person either is rich or poor. Okay children, now what is the meaning of the socialist state? Socialist state means away from there is no gap between the rich and the poor, and everyone have the rights to enjoy the country's wealth. Now next our topic is secular state. The preamble states secularism as one of our goal. In a secular state, all religions are considered to be equal. Like there is no differentiation between Hindu, Christians, and Muslims. We all are one. There is no differentiation in the religion. No one religion is considered to be a straight religion. The citizens are free to follow their own religion. State cannot discriminate among citizens on the basis of religion. So this is called as a secular state. Our country is called as a secular state. Here we are having many varieties in different languages, people staying together even though we are celebrating all the festivals, and each and everyone distributing the varieties to neighbors, like exchanging the sweets and everything, as we are enjoying, like staying together happily. This, so we can call our India is a secular state. Now next topic is a democratic state. Let us learn, children, now what is democratic state. Democratic state, we the people. Democratic, by the people, for the people, and of the people. It is called as a democratic state. In a democracy, the sovereign power is in the hands of the people. Government makes decision and draws up many policies in keeping with the people's wishes. They give more importance to the people wishes. Government has to take important financial, social and other decisions to promote common welfare. That also only for the common welfare. All the people are not able to come together and take such a decision on a day-to-day basis. Therefore, elections are conducted after a fixed period when voters elect their representative. These representatives sit in the institution created by the constitution, like the parliament, legislature and the executive. They take decision for the entire people as per the procedures laid down by the constitution. Children, you can see now here constitution is divided into legislative, executive and judicial. Legislation is taken by the in charge of the parliament, and in parliament both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha sit. And here executive means the president of our country, and judicial means the supreme person who sits in the Supreme Court and takes the laws and decision. This is the constitution and about. Now the next topic, last one, as is republic. Along with being a democracy, we are a republic. See, because as democracy means people's views, people wishes. Because of democracy, our country become republic. We are becoming republic. All public position in a public are elected by the people. No public position is occupied on the base of hereditization. Heredity means comes under the generation after generation. Like if father is doctor, the son also doctor. If father is a farmer, the son is going to become a farmer. This is in the olden culture, but now they are not giving any importance to the heredity. It depends upon the person's capacity, capability and how much intelligent he, and whether it's possible for him to hand over the country and he can able to run the country without any difficulties. He should have the knowledge of political field also, and such a type of person can be selected as a president or prime minister. There is no hereditary succession. The position like the president, the prime minister, the governor and the chief minister, the mayor, the sarpanch, etc. are public position. Any Indian citizen fulfilling the prescribed age criteria can get himself or herself elected to any of this position. In a monarchy, this position may be occupied by the members of a single family following the principle of heredity. This is the meaning of republic. Children, till here I am finishing. In the next lecture, we will see half part of the same chapter, preamble to the constitution. In this chapter, we learned about the what is the meaning of constitution And what does the preamble says? And what are the objectives of preamble? Like preamble have the objectives of sovereign state, secular state, socialist state, democracy, and republic. This much we finish, learn thoroughly, and revise the lesson. Now, second part in the next lecture we will introduce. Thank you, children.